Invite a very popular face that we've been looking around this morning, and I'm honored, of course, to invite on stage a business leader from India who is going to be talking about the evolution of a startup in today's India, but that will be later today. For now, I would like to invite Mr. Mahesh Gupta, a seasoned entrepreneur who is known worldwide for revolutionizing the water purifier industry in India. So tell me, which one of you has not heard of Kent RO? Seriously, who has not heard? Mr. Gupta, does that bring a smile? Big smile. Like I said, when your brand becomes as a household name, I think you have arrived. Okay, so with Mr. Gupta on stage here, I would like to just give a brief profile of his. He started his entrepreneurial journey in 1999, and that was from scratch by inventing the country's first dual technology water purifier, which was the answer to alarming problems of safe drinking water in India. In recognition of his contribution to the water purification industry, he's been named Pure Water Man of the country. He's a mechanical engineering graduate from IIT Kanpur and postgraduate in petroleum conservation from IIP Dehradun, and he's the chairman of Kent RO Systems Limited, an Indian healthcare products company headquartered in Noida, Uttar Pradesh. It makes water purifiers based on the process of reverse osmosis, RO, purification. And over the years, the company has also diversified into air purifiers, vegetable and fruit purifiers, and water softeners. Isn't that amazing? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Mahesh Gupta.
Good morning, Her Excellency, Ms. Vijay Trakse, Mr. Ravindranath, Chairman, NSIC, distinguished speakers of the dais, delegates, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great honor to be present in Singapore. I am deeply touched by the remarks that who doesn't know Kent here? I never thought that in Singapore I can get this type of research. So thank you very much for my compliment. Today I am going to share the industry perspective at this time, the scene of industries in India. As you all know, we had a very remarkable change of 30 years. We had a stable government in India, a government without coalition, a government with a very strong leader in India, Shri Narendra Modi. That has revolutionized the way the industry looks in India. The government has come out with a concept of changing GDP of manufacturing from presently 17% to 25%. His vision is to manufacture in India, and for all over the world. And there is no better opportunity today in the world than in India. As he has said, there are many advantages which India offers. I'm going to say in these terms. The first thing which he says is democracy. We all love democracy because in democracy we can contribute what we want to do. And like Singaporeans, India is also a democratic country. The second most important is the demography. As you know, India has the population which is the youngest population workforce below 35 years of age, which is not existing anywhere in the world. We know in most of the Western world and Japan, people are aging. So manufacturing cannot continue there for a long time. So is the story in China. It is only in India that you will find a young force waiting to get into manufacturing. Such great advantage as far as manufacturing is concerned. And obviously the most important one is the demand. We have 1.2 billion people with internet connected all over the world. The aspirations have gone up. People may not be earning as yet, but they still want to have a laptop, they want to have a smartphone, and they want to communicate in the world with the best things in the world. So aspirations have come in. The moment the aspirations have come in, the demand is going to grow. And this demand is going to create manufacturing in the country. I'm going to say only one thing from the industry perspective. If you're going to miss the bus now, you won't get in there so easily. It's the right opportunity for people who want to expand and move into the countries where demand exists. India is going to be a destination. and you can't miss this distribution in the near future. I'm only going to add one more thing from the industry perspective. That these are the times to go and expand. The world is seeing a slowdown since 2008. The manufacturing is not growing worldwide because the demand is slowed down. In Europe, the demand is slowed down in US. So there is a general slowdown. And some of the industry people feel that a slowdown is not a good time to invest. But to my mind, being in industry, slowdown is a time to invest. Because the bargains which you can get today's time, you won't get it when the demand is high and the industry is going to move up. It's the time to look up for future and see that investment happens by people who wants to see future. So I invite you all to come and work in India, have manufacturing in India. There's a great potential, not only for the organized sector, even for micro and small industries. I can say my example, it has already been put into you. Like me, there are many people in the sectors. We can talk about e-commerce platforms like Flipkarts, who are homegrown sectors and are doing billions in dollars of trading today. And such thing is bound to grow in future. So demand is there, the people are there, aspirations are there. Please come and take benefit of this. Thank you very much.